Hi guys, so today I'm going to do another like uni sort of thing and basically go over what they don't tell you at uni. Okay, so I'm going to tell you like the real raw stuff and be completely honest with you guys, and yeah, I just hope you enjoy. So again, I have my computer here with all my notes. First things first, there's a very big, very long enrollment process. Okay, so when you like get your ATAR and stuff, they'll tell you like what the course you got into, and then you were literally doing an enrollment process. It's basically what your parents did when they were enrolling you in school, but this time you kind of have to do it for you, like do it on your own. So it goes for now, it depends on like how you interpret all of like the terminology like straight away. You might have an older sibling or someone you can lean on who's a bit older that can take you through the process. But doing it for the first time, you are going to be like sitting there for at least 1 to like 2 hours. It took me so long. HEX, it's all about this thing, I know for Monash was WES. You have to put like, you know, tax file numbers. You need to like really just confirm that who you are as well, the subjects. It is a lot of like online paperwork. Thing is attendance, okay? So you know at school how, you know, you would have to be there. You might like get a late slip, you know, you might get in trouble if you were a little bit late. You would have to tell people that you're going to be late. At uni, there are so many of your classes where they don't even record attendance. Okay, so that's something that you might want to keep in mind. Okay, now this is obviously depending on what course you're doing, depending on what subjects, right? Remember, in your course, you have a series of subjects that you do per semester and they change all the time. So yeah, depending on what subject, I know for like one of my electives, my journalism elective, like they didn't record attendance as such. Like you could just do the online activities, rock up to class whenever you felt like, whatever time, and it was all about doing that independent learning on your own, right? There's not going to be like necessarily a teacher or a tutor really, you know, behind your back, really saying like, you know, I'm going to put you in trouble if you're late. It's much more relaxed. And remember, you know, attendance is something that's a little bit more chill. And you know, it's up to you if you want to take slack or not, but it's definitely a little bit more chill when going to uni. Last times, all right? Now, according to, I think most high schools, it's around a 50 minute period for like maths or science or whatever you were doing in high school. At uni, right, you would either just get 1 hour or 2 hours, right? They can sometimes be 3 hours depending if you're doing a lecture, all right? Now, there is a difference between a lecture and a tutorial. Tutorial is a little bit more like that period classroom sort of environment. Lecture is a mass group of people in one area, and that's usually the longer set period for teaching, right? But yeah, just like letting you guys know that classes do range between an hour and 2 hours, okay? And it's not like the 2 hours are very common. I know this semester I have 3 classes that go for 2 hours straight. So you'll have like 2 hour blocks, and most likely, right, they won't necessarily give you a break in between. Remember, it is a lot to do with independent learning, so you're allowed to have your computer. So it is still a little bit more relaxed, but yeah, just letting you know, you would be going there for like an hour, 2 hours straight, listening, taking notes, might be working on a group project or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely much longer than your 55 or 50 minute period that you may have gotten in high school. Okay, the online option, okay? You know, I know we're talking about COVID's just happened. There's a lot of things that have been online. Uni has been kind of really proactive in that manner. There were online classes before this whole coronavirus situation. You could do uni, like your entire uni experience online, and then expand your time to go for work, take more shifts. So they've always had that option, and you can choose to do that option and continue having that online experience at university as well, right? You don't have to necessarily come in for any of your classes. There will always be an online version for your class. You can do that online real time or online recorded, all right? And a lot of the uni courses are like a mixture of like, you know, you listen to like an online video, you come into the tutorial. You can just watch the video again, and they get, again, some of those subjects you don't need to actually have attendance. You can just watch the video and just carry on with your own thing. Or you could just watch the video and there an online real-time class. As the real life tutorial is going on, you would just be watching it on your computer. So just letting you know, if you preferred and like the online experience was like really, really good for you, you had a good time with it, it felt like it worked with work and all your other priorities, then yeah, that is definitely an option. You can do your full entire university experience online as well. Please get degrees, all right? In high school, we're always taught that, especially at the VC system, it's competitive, right? They've got the ducks, and then everyone is ranked in a certain order depending on how high their marks are. Yes, you do have that sense of honors or having like the top mark at uni, but necessarily in order to just like do the course and just get your degree, you just need to pass. That goes for your exam, it goes for your assignments, it goes for your group projects. You just need to gain around, I think it's around that 45%, 50% mark, all right? And what I think that was really good at uni, they don't make that like such, just because you just pass, you don't get discriminated, or your tutor doesn't make you feel that that is a burden, all right? Because remember, you're doing university courses. They are obviously going to be slightly more challenging than what you've done in high school, but there's not that necessarily sense that you've got someone that's the smartest in your class and someone that's probably just passing, all right? Please get degrees. You pass, you get your degree, all right? And that's kind of depending, if you're just at university for the experience and trying to just gain as much knowledge as possible, that is a way to go. Obviously, third year, fourth year, you may want to try a little bit harder just because internships they do look at your marks. But first year, second year, it's all about, please get degrees, have that mentality, get used to it, get that passing mark. Okay, and my last thing is that 90% of the time, your exams will be open book. All right, now it can be open book online, it can be open book real time, like real life, like you're sitting your exam in like a room or a library, but most of the time they will be open book. Now, obviously, depending on what course you're doing, some of the subjects may be like half of them might be open book. So let's say you have 4 subjects, 2 of them are open book, 2 of them are not. But I'm just letting you know that majority of people will at least have 1 to 2 exams that are open book. Every assignment that you do, every group project is obviously open book. You've got all the resources that you can use, but including the exams, it's not that VC, IB situation where you are having to memorize every single piece of information for every single piece of your exam under those time conditions, all right? Again, it depends on how you study, but that's just to kind of give you a little bit of an insight that a lot of your exams will be open book, and maybe this is something to practice or get good at when attempting those exams. I really do hope that helped. I'm happy to do more videos on what to expect from uni. I really want to do one about university essentials, so just let me know if you'd like to see that, but I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any more questions, and yeah, all right, see you.